Okay, we are live. We are live for the first round of this stuff. So, stage one gonna be a fun one, I have a feeling. See how this is gonna go. I've already done all the setup for this. I'm just curious about how this is gonna go actually. This is either gonna be an absolute mess or go very well. To be fair, I have actually played the first two stages, so I already kind of know what to expect for these, but I'll probably still make a mistake. I'll do 20 minutes. I guess let's get in it. Hey yo to hey yo. Alright then. Yeah, know about those. Bro. We cannot be starting with that shit, bro. Cannot be. Alright, well, let's get this shit started. Sure, should be 20 competitors. Yep. Gonna be doing all this in first person, so that's gonna be fun, I feel. Doing all this in first person. Alright. Oh wow, okay. I already made a little mistake on the bike. It's alright though. Follow through the water. Come on to this. Straight. So there'll be a road kind of crossing into this. Danger one tree. Look for one tree. That'd be the tree. Be an intersection, caution, so a little bump at some point. Tree on outside. Not to this one. Ugh. Brakes, man. Very sensitive on the brakes. Watch for rocks. Going into twisties. Oh, is there supposed to be I'm gonna restart. I had no idea what I was doing there. It's hard to focus hearing like everything going on in the background, bro. I don't even know what I was doing, bro. I don't even know what I was doing there. I might get it on an editing software just so I can cut that, but whatever. Y'all can enjoy the scuffness. I don't remember the sun being this low. remember the time of day being a little bit different. Remember it being a lot brighter. I could be tripping, but... Alright, on to this. So it should leave the traces at some point. Continue going this way. There should be some traces that appear. It says 270, I don't see the traces though. I don't see any traces. Oh, whatever, that worked anyways. Oh, it wasn't even leave traces, it was just leave. I thought it was leave traces, now it's just leave in general. Leave the road, so now 262. 258. Follow 258, we'll be following to the road. Turn onto road. Alright, now I'll be following traces, QT, so leave road, follow traces. Caution. 346, so get prepared on the brakes. So we'll be turning onto these. It's gonna start to get twisty. Then leave traces, go to 220, 325. Tree on left side, that tree right there. So I'll be changing to 305. To 322. Then it will be 313 once we see tree on left-hand side. Move to, I know where that tree is, so to 313 about here. Actually, you can see the trails by a car, so I know we're going the right way. There we go. 300. Then we'll be going on to roads, so I want to watch out for that. Nice and careful as we follow. Don't want to... Onto road, alright. Now we're going to follow road. Lots of cautions. Triple caution, double caution. It's going to be whoops and jumps, kind of. I'm going to get on that page right now. Brake. Let's not destroy the suspension. Go. Oh, watch that. There we go. Continue going straight. Oof. Don't want to do a jump like that again. Not great for the bike suspension. That was the two trees that we passed. So it'll be an intersection. Seems like a road with a little kink. We're gonna go straight. Tree on left side to signify. Tree on right side before it. So it'll be that tree right there. There we go. Now 2 trees out of line. Little kink like that. Yeah, there's a tree down there. I'm on the road, so I don't really need the landmarks too much, though. Alright, there'll be free splits in the road. Just take the best, just keep going straight. Take the road you're currently on, so this one. Then we'll see another fork in the road. We're going to turn left. 2 trees to signify, so those will be the 2 trees. And we're going this way. Tree back, tree forward. Those 2 trees now signify the next point. Speed limit zone 90. Start slowing down for that. Cross the road. Speed limit zone ended. Keep going, then we'll be leaving after tree and rock. So those 2 right there. Turn 258. Off-road. Now 238. 238, move this way. $259. Rock. Danger 1. Dune, dune. Turning here, 295. Side of dune. Danger on the other side. Whoop. Gotta get back on bearing. Alright. 257. Alright. Dune, danger 1, dune. Then 222, and it'll be camber, danger 1. Danger 1, camber, 222. Little bump in the road, keep going, 223. So again, we're just going straight. Then we'll be connecting to road. Two rocks will be going in between them. There we go. So now turn onto road, and then we'll be immediately turning off for traces at 320 cap. Caution 1, rock on left. There's traces. Well, not those traces, it'll be the traces after. Oh no, those aren't traces, that's right. I remember that. I remember this checkpoint. I remember this one's sneaky because it actually starts, yeah, over here. There we go. Tree, road coming in. Oh, the advantage of being on bike though is I don't have to deal with fucking the speed limit. I don't have to run it under a specific speed or anything. I can just go full as fast as I feel I need to. Alright, so now we're going to be onto road and follow this way. There's that sharp rock, 2 trees. Be leaving 228. Get ready for that. 288. Alright, awesome. Try and avoid the tree. 281. In between both trees. Some danger for just very bumpy terrain, jeez. .284. Danger 2 on my left side. Changing 257, danger 3. Now I'll be meeting up at road. Seems like there's traces that cross onto the road. Perfect. Alright, now we're going to follow the road. I love sections where you're just following road, because one, you can send it a lot faster, and I can kind of relax and talk a bit. I don't have to think too much about what I'm doing or read the road book as hard. So it's going to be a little intersection. There are some sections on road, though, where it does get a little bit brutal, and I hate those. Got a little bump. Another intersection, we'll find that. Alright, that'll be Passion's control zone, actually. I'm pretty sure I can go into those full speed without getting a penalty. So I know the game basically... I think you have to, because I've tried going to those in speed, and what happens is my AI just reverses himself. So I'm just going to send it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, you do get a penalty. Shit. But when I take it at speed, I get a... He just backs up and then goes into it. We're not going to count that. We're not going to count that. I'm not counting that penalty. Just because that was an experiment of the game. I now know I have to take it at some speed, but I have to take it fast enough so that I don't slow down immediately. So take that corner. I'm going to go down this road now. Caution 1, traces connect to road. Alright, now we're going to be turning left here. Yeah, no, so, sorry about taking that penalty. I'm probably not going to count that because I was actually just checking to see what would happen, because I tried to go into that slow like the last time I played this, but what would happen is my AI would automatically, he would just like brake and then reverse into it, and that was also a waste of time. So I now know what will happen if I do that. I now know that I have to go in with a little bit of speed, probably around like 80 or 70 kilometers per hour should be enough, so I slow down before I get the penalty. But my AI will go far enough into the zone that I won't get that he won't try and reverse and then go in, because that's a really annoying thing to deal with. All right, 299, continue on road or traces. 287 through valley. Well, what the hell? Wait. Oh, I'm reading the wrong freaking notes. I forgot to move my page up. Shite. Well, that was stupid. That was royally stupid. Alright, so right about here, move to 1. Yeah, because I gotta move up here. Duh. Alright, that was royally stupid. Alright, 287 now. .288. 236, 217. Go uphill, then we'll be turning to 304. 307, maintain 307, or at least try to. Turn 260. Turned a little late there, but close enough to the checkpoint. Alright, now up to 315. Turn 12. There it is right there, in fact. Turn to 1. That's not 1. That's a little far off from 1. Free 42. Free 23. Should be number 2. Alright, turn it 2. Alright, 61. Follow general heading to 102. Now to 124. 154. Follow traces. Alright, awesome. Yeah, no. So, a little mistake there. Definitely lost a bit of time, but you know, it is what it is. That happens. We'll get that time back, I feel. Especially on the road, I feel I can send it a little bit quicker, so we'll get some time back. Again, I don't really have plans to win this thing anyways, because I know definitely I'll hit some routes where I am probably going to get pretty damn lost. Turn this way. Danger 1, actually. Gotta watch for that. Be right about here. Probably little bumps and stuff and rocks. You know, all the good things. And here I'll be turning left. So I'll be turning this way. Yep, turn matches up. Just gotta make sure these turns match up, because last thing you want is to follow and then a turn doesn't match up, because that's when you know, oh, you screwed up. So you want those turns to roughly match up what you see on your odometer. If they do, then you're chilling. If they don't, then you're not chilling, then you're in trouble. Okay. Should be a turning point. Yep. Beautiful. Turning point. We'll be leaving traces off-road 53. Alright, awesome. 53. Take note of that. Then 20. It's actually... I'll be moving on to road and following road. Awesome. Yeah, a lot of checkpoints, and the thing is, like, major checkpoints, especially in Dakar, like, if you miss even one, like, your whole rally's practically over. Like, you have to go back and get it because you're not allowed to skip checkpoints. So, I mean, back in the older days, and like, well, back when they did in South America, you actually were like given some allowance on checkpoints you were allowed to miss. Now that's basically non-existent. Wait, hold up. No, I'm definitely following this way. No, do not get lost. Because, yeah, then I'm going to take this corner up here. Yeah, alright. Yep. We're going the right way. I was making sure. That's danger one. Oof. Alright, so coming down into that. Through that corner. Boy, I love me the sound of hitting a checkpoint. It lets me know I'm going the right way, and that's why I often hate those like checkpoints that are like white and stuff like that. Because you never actually like checkpoints that aren't listed, like where the color near like the kilometer reading has no color. They suck because you're basically hoping that you were in the right vicinity. They're not that bad when you're on road, but when you're in like dunes and stuff, you're kind of hoping that you were in fact going the right way, because if you weren't, oh boy, not a fun experience. Same with the yellow ones. Yellow ones can suck too, especially in dunes, because the thing is, like, medium checkpoints and safety checkpoints, like, they at least have like when you're close to them, they'll give you like a little compass leading you to them, like as you see up there. You don't get that advantage. Before, it actually used to be a lot different. This was before they updated the game to make the simulation mode harder. Originally, you would get on yellow, you would also get a checkpoint reader when you're 500 meters away. Then on blues, you would get one at 1,000, and then on reds, you would get one at 2,000. But now I think it's just blue and red are the only ones. 58. I totally was not paying attention, and I did not know which way I was supposed to go, but I'm lucky it was straight anyways. So I'm lucky for that. Alright, next one's going to be cambered, so I'm going to assume we're probably going onto the side of that dune, which will be fun. Also, I am way off the checkpoint. Holy fuck. There we go. I gotta turn that bitch to 354. Wow, way off there. That was actually a little uncomfortable. This is gonna be uncomfortable because if I ain't perfectly in line with this, then I might be screwed. Please tell me I'm in line. Thank you, Lord. In line with the traces. Awesome. That is amazing. Alright, bumps. Watch the bumps. Oh, we got water splash too. That cleaned the bike off a little bit. It's probably a little dirty anyways. Then we're going off. It's 52. That will be following to 77, I think. Yeah, that'll be at 260. So about now. Ooh. Dunes suck, man. The dunes suck. I was trying to stop, and there was no stopping that bike. That was a pain. That's alright though. So now it's 64. Triple caution. Gotta watch out. Triple cautions will screw you up if you mess up when going through them, so They're like the thing you have to watch for the most. Alright, I see a yellow checkpoint. I'm going to take it a little slower to make sure I kind of maintain heading. I'm not going to miss anything. I think... Yeah, we were on it. Perfect. Alright, now follow the road and we're leaving again. So you get this little short 4-kilometer break, which I like. And then we have to leave again and get back onto dunes, which I feel is going to be a bit painful, but we'll see. We'll see. Alright, 44. Oh, a little too much. A little too much. Sun's a little more raised, which is nice. 25. Alright, turn 25. Also, yeah, the other thing about this game, on bike, you actually have to control the road book manually using your bumpers, whereas on car, you kind of just truck, or, if you're in a car, a truck, or a, like, car, truck, or, side-by-side, there we go, it's taking a while to come to me, I'm trying to do this right now whilst trying to think about what I was trying to say. Painful. It does use both sides of your brain, so you kind of have to like trying to mix both of them together, which is it's working, but yeah, when you're using side by sides, like the code driver automatically scrolls the book for you, so you don't have to do that. Thing is, on bike, as you saw like at the start where I got that little confusion before going into like that little like gap in that like little uphill. Like, I have to control it all myself, so I have to be on the ball with these readings. Thankfully, I have a number beside to kind of, like, look, and on the bottom corner, left corner, right corner of all the pages, you get, like, a little acknowledgement. Oh, wow! Little rock there. Ah. No. I know that's a route. This is where I need to go. I'm not stupid, because it's road. So it should be following this way. And then it will turn to traces here. Okay, I am wrong. Nice. Okay, so I was wrong. That's awesome. I'm falling apart right now. So it was this way, okay. Or it was this way even. Regardless, now we're back on track. We know which way we're going now, so follow these traces. Thankfully, this was an area where if you get lost, it was pretty easy recovery. I just didn't remember which road I had to take. Yeah, because now we're on this straight road. Alright, we're good. We are good, people. We are good. And now I think it's pretty much just road from here on out, so I think I can kind of just chill out, lay back a little bit, and I think we're basically on our way to the end of the stage. A little annoyed about that little mistake, but what can you really do? It was not a good one to make, but I didn't lose too much time because I knew where I needed to go back to anyways. Now, the thing you'll realize is the AI never make mistakes, like they'll never get lost, so that's part of the reason why I'm probably not going for first on this. They also never really need repairs. Well, they do need repairs, but the top ones almost never need repairs, never need this, never need that. So I'm not really going for first place on any of these stages. I just want to see how good I can do. It's more just a battle against myself is really what I'm going for in this. If I can get first in a stage, that's a bonus, but with my 4-minute penalty, I don't know if that's going to be that possible. Again, I can't change the difficulty of the AI. They're basically preset to a difficulty. Okay. Alright. Now to 106. Oh, okay, we are going off-road one more time. Back to what we're doing. Back to the road again. Alright, 130. Yeah, I forgot to mute my mic, so I know you guys definitely heard a bit of the rambling between me and my dad. Sorry about that. But that's alright. I muted the second half of that conversation, but you heard the first half, that's alright. 49. Alright, so I know a mistake can be made here, but I have to watch for the tree. Specifically that tree right there. Oh my god, this checkpoint I had problems with it last time too. Because it starts at such a weird point. Like where it counts. Might be that tree actually. Yeah, like right here. Like this is where I would least assume. It looks like it's right beside like that tree, but it's not. It's such a stupid checkpoint. I hate it. The sense of scaling on that part of the road book is so screwed. But that's okay. We're almost at the end of the stage now. The rest is on road, so we can just kind of chill out. Relax, get this stage done. There's no point trying to do more that needs to be done than what needs to be done. Alright, we're almost at the finish line. We can put this to bed, and that's the first stage. Few mistakes, few little mishaps, and also having to pause in the middle for a couple minutes because we were doing something. But there we go. Oh, second place. That's with penalties, by the way. Okay, so they're pretty slow at this stage. Oh, I smoked all of them in time. And I really don't want to count that penalty because that was me just experimenting with the game and seeing what was going on. So we're not counting that penalty. That was, so we did actually win our first stage. Mind you, I can't change the difficulty. This is the hardest the AI get. If you have a good stage, you beat the AI pretty easily, and I did have a good stage. I'm not counting the penalty. Maybe I will, just because it maybe makes things a little more interesting. But I don't know. Maybe I'll let chat decide. But thank you all for watching the first part of this adventure, and I will catch you guys with the second part of this adventure after. And probably not today. I don't know if I'll do it today or tomorrow, but thank you all for watching the first part of this adventure. I'll catch you with the second part some other time. See ya. See ya for now.